Welcome back to the land of the giants. Just kidding. We're back home. We're back in Michigan. It's October 20th, October 21. So I wanted to make a trip back to Michigan this year. Last year, I did not. And it was the first year in, gosh, probably 15 years that I did not kill a deer in Michigan. So I was not super pumped about that. So made an effort to come back this year during bow season. We have a few days before things really kick off back home in Iowa, and I want to be back there. So we're going to be meeting up with Cooper this morning. I'm going to hunt a couple days. So I think we're going to be hunting together, and he's definitely has a couple deer that have been on camera. He has one that he's trying to kill. So I think we're going to maybe do some tag team action, but we'll see what's going on. We're getting in there this morning. I got in super late, so I'm running on minimal sleep right now, but we're going to meet up with Cooper, get in the stand, and see what the next couple days, see what's going to happen. I'm kind of excited.
Turn right.
Up in the stand, Cooper's behind the camera. This stand has been here for a very long time. I've shot one deer out of it maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Maybe more than that.
Long time ago. Literally like right here, so has anyone shot anything out of this since?
I should have.
You should have, yeah, you should have. But super cold morning. I think it was like 38 or 39 degrees this morning. I haven't seen anything. But sit tight, see what we see. And we got some cameras to check midday. Cooper's got out, and we'll kind of figure out what we're going to do after that. He's looking. He's coming. We're not shooting him. You want to shoot him? Don't shoot him. You good? Well, it would look cool. Alright, we're gonna get down and we're gonna go find a tree. We're gonna get in tonight, or not tonight, tomorrow. But we're gonna find a tree and just make sure we can get in it nice and easy in the morning. Hang a camera, pull 2 cameras, see if we can figure something out. Alright, we just got a camera set out, and we might sit on this tomorrow. But there's a good scrapes there. Big scrape over here, so we're just gonna kind of see what's going on over on this side of the woods. Afternoon sit. It's been raining on us for probably 2 hours.
probably 2 hours. Camera's been in my backpack this whole time, but it's finally lightening up, and it could be a really good hunt. Midday, we checked one trail camera, and there's quite a few bucks on this farm. It's a food plot that Cooper planted, and it's doing really good, and there's a lot of deer that are hitting it, so I'm pretty excited about tonight. We'll probably sit here tomorrow night too. So Cooper has his bow, I have my bow. We both have buck tags, and Cooper has a doe tag. So if he has a doe that comes out and it's like close and perfect, probably gonna shoot it, especially with it just being a nasty rainy day. But honestly, I'm pretty optimistic about seeing some stuff. It's your call. We've been rained on the minute we got out here, and we've had so many does come in, but our wind just keeps going like this, and they have been busting us every time.
In the same freaking spot.
In the same spot, like around this corner, and right when they get in the food plot, they bust. We've kind of anticipating a lot of the deer to come from over here, but they all came from over here, which is great. Cooper and I got in here this morning and hanging on it, and we're in our saddles right over the spot where we found the scrape in the trail camera or put the trail camera out yesterday. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of deer movement this morning, but we're thinking it might be in a little later as they come off the field and work back into this woods. And I think we might see some rutting activity this morning. It was 38 degrees and it feels good. There, he doesn't care. He heard it. He doesn't care. He doesn't like this. Another little buck just hit the scrape right here.
Oh, he's gone.
Is he?
Yeah.
Straight. Oh, yeah, he is. All right, we are packing up. We end up seeing 1 2-year-old, a little spike,
It's a big spike.
and a button buck. It's not terrible.
No doubt.
We're gonna regroup midday, get some breakfast, and figure out what we're doing for tonight. Okay, we are heading in to the spot we sat last night and got busted a bunch of times, but we're gonna go where they came out into the field, do a hang and hunt. So I think we're going to be set up a lot better. We're just not going to be over the food plot. So deer come from other places. We will not be close to them, but majority of the deer, pretty much all of the deer we saw yesterday, came right out of this one trail. So we're going to set up on it. Up in the stand, we decided to come back to the same spot we sat last night. Our wind is still kind of marginal, cutting this food plot off. But it's supposed to keep coming west and then eventually just get dead calm. So we decided to roll the dice. Cooper is already 2 snacks deep and we've been up for 10 minutes. So it's gonna be a good night. So it's early enough that if this doe comes over, Cooper's gonna shoot her. Maybe. If it's perfect, if she's standing right here, pointing that way where she's gonna run towards the truck.
In theory, she'll run toward the truck.
Yeah, in theory.
Our luck should run like 20 yards that way.
Get ready.
Just put it right on where the does are gonna be. It's a 3-year-old. What's that? Oh yeah, you can kill him. You can kill him. He's real wide. What'd you say? He hears it. Yeah. Doesn't really care about it. They're gonna make their way to this food plot at some point if it'll be close to one of those does.
Okay, afternoon number 3. Back with Cooper on our food plot that we have had the most action on. But we had a hang and hunt tonight because it's a southeast wind. So I actually kind of like this position of the field better. You can definitely shoot more of it straight across and everything. So we'll sit tight. Hopefully we get some good action. We got good steady wind all night tonight, which is I'm really thankful for because it got dead calm last night and the deer just freaked out at the end.
Of course, she's going to her stand.
She is looking back pretty hard.
She might come right under us in front of you. She might come in front of you. You ready right here? You let me know when. Ready? Yep. Alright. Nice. She's dead. How is that thing?
That's about as hard as it gets.
That was him. No blood at all. That is so weird. How did she go that far?
Went pretty far.
Look at that. Oh my god. Alright, let's start dragging.
Started dragging. Welcome to day 4 in Michigan. Last night, after Cooper shot his doe, I drove up north, and I'm now hunting with my dad on the property I've hunted since I was 13 or 14. He actually shot a really nice deer last night, so I helped him with that, went to bed, woke up, and I'm sitting in a stand that I shot a buck. It might have been the last buck I shot up here. But there's just tons of oak trees right here, and it's such a high producing acorn year, and there's tons of acorns everywhere. So historically, this is a good spot, and especially with the high producing acorns. We might see some deer. When I was walking in, there was actually a deer bedded underneath the acorn tree. I spooked it up, which sucked, but I sit back, sit pretty late into the morning. Hopefully we see some deer. Okay, well, we've had a pretty action-packed morning. 2 bucks, bunch of does, and there's still, this buck is bedded right here. There's 3 fawns around me. That 1 8-point that came in I was pretty tempted, and I just wanted to get my bow and get everything on it, and he like boogered up pretty bad, so I don't know what the deal was, but then he just started running again, chasing does, grunting and whatnot, so I don't know what his deal was. But super good morning. We still maybe got some time left to see some more action. Afternoon sit. It warmed up a lot. It's like 70 degrees right now. I'm in my t-shirt, and hopefully it doesn't affect movement too much, but I feel like might be a slower night. Again, just kind of on this oak flat. It's a new oak flat, different spot, but just a lot of oak trees, a lot of trails and whatnot. So I already saw one doe just kind of off in the distance, just kind of moving. So maybe they're moving early. It is getting so close to the rut. October 25. October 24. So, they're feeling it. Maybe it'll keep them moving this afternoon.